This scenic gravel pass traverses the valley formed by the Mncwasa River, and it's located about 13 kilometers due west of Hole in the Wall and serves a number of local villages like Nyandani, Lulaleni, Talamofo in the east, with Kwandia, Mncwasa and Komkulu in the west. The pass is usually in a reasonable condition and can be driven by all vehicles in fair weather. It's one of the smaller passes along the Wild Coast at 4.9 kilometers and an altitude variance of 209 meters. The steepest part is close to the western summit, where the road gets as steep as 1 in 7. The usual cautionaries apply. Keep your speed down to about 40 kilometers per hour or lower. Watch out for livestock and pedestrians on the road, as well as many of these 10-ton trucks that deliver building materials in the area. You'll see several of them in the video footage. In general, most of the locals are very polite and will allow you to pass safely, even the taxi drivers. The descent begins immediately through a series of S-bends at a fairly comfortable gradient of 1 in 14. The valley opens up ahead, where a number of dwellings punctuate the landscape with their vibrant colors. The final bend before reaching the river at 91 meters above sea level is at the 1.8 kilometer mark, and it's quite sharp, and be aware that the bridge is single width. There is a widening of the road just before the bridge to allow oncoming traffic to pass safely. Once the bridge has been crossed, the road meanders gently into the west, passing a number of scattered dwellings. Here you will notice the modern move away from the traditional thatched rondavel to more westernized designs, some of them modern, with tiled roofs and grand entrances with Grecian pillars. At the 3.6 kilometer point, the gradient increases markedly as the road once again heads up the hillsides via a series of twists and turns. It gets fairly steep just before the summit, reaching 1 in 7. Allow approximately 10 minutes to drive this pass.